Hey guys, it's Rainey Romero with the lovely law firm. I am joined today by the lovely Miss Judy. How are you doing, Judy?
Doing great. Hello.
Hi. So, Judy, you are the Director of Operational Development down in Goose Creek, right?
That is correct.
So,
I've been
what
here.
does that mean?
Oh, that's the loaded question. Basically, what I do is I'm here to help the office grow. We've been primarily in the Horry County area up until recently, and when I came along in June, it was with the understanding that we were going to grow into the Berkeley County area of South Carolina before we conquer the state. So that I help with all the development. That would be hiring new employees. That would be helping them train, helping keep everybody on track. I always like to say I'm a glorified mother and wife.
I love that. I would agree with that in the
my
best
job is
way,
to keep
though.
my job is to keep everyone happy.
Well, and you do a good job with that because Judy sends us really fun stuff every week. We get to do fun, get to know each other quizzes, and you do our weekly newsletter that goes out to the employees as well. So you do a lot of fun stuff.
I enjoy the newsletter very much. I used to blog back in the day, and part of that is I do love the attention, but I find it a good way to get to know your coworkers without having it always be about the business. Of course, that's our clients are always most important, but it is nice to know who you work with, get to know their families a little bit, and we all like to have fun, a little bit of fun at work.
Yeah, yeah. I have the same mindset because if you go on our website, justiceslovely.com, it's really fun because you can click on all the different employees that work here. And we have a little bit of a similar type of questionnaire where it's kind of off the wall type of stuff. So like what was it, favorite book or favorite movie, a quote
Yeah,
you
and
would tell yourself, who do you relate to fictionally, all this fun stuff. So
that's the hardest one was trying to come up with a fictional character.
No, I think most people had a difficult time saying there was like a something funny about you or something unique about you or something like that. Um,
Yes.
Everybody has the hardest time with that one. They can't ever decide.
It's just like whenever we talk about something good, we do have a paralegal meeting once a month, and I always ask everyone to, instead of giving a work win, which is something we're always discussing, to give a personal win. And people seem to struggle with coming up with the personal wins.
Hmm.
And so we have to, once people think about it, then they'll go, oh, my kid got an A, or oh, I got a new car. It's like, we forget to enjoy and celebrate the things that we do, on a daily basis that are good and positive. So I think that's just human nature. We have a difficult time praising ourselves and
Yeah,
taking care of ourselves.
I love that. Well, tell me a little bit about you. What did you do before being with us?
Before the lovely law firm, I worked at another personal injury firm. I had been there for 27 years. And so I've done every facet of automobile injuries that you can imagine. We actually were on the DOS program when I started at that firm. So I've come a long way, baby. But
What is that? What is the DOS program?
DOS was prior to whatever we use now, Windows. So that was
Oh,
like
wow.
you're too young to know this. This is only the if anybody watches this, only the old people will understand that.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it
funny.
was just a completely different based computer system, but this was all the same things. People get into accidents and they're in pain and they're suffering, and even though we had to do it by DOS, we're there to help them, and the goal remains the same after 27 years.
Yeah. Well, and was that here? Was that in South Carolina?
Yes, in the Charleston area, and
Okay.
I was the director of operations at that firm. We had two locations, again, very similar to what we're doing now. And again, it was a growing firm. So it's a very similar, again, being responsible for everything and everybody. I felt like that was my baby. That was, even though it wasn't my firm, it was my baby, and I was very proud to help it grow. And happy to be doing that again here with the lovely law firm.
I love that. Now, you have a really cool fun fact about you where you used to, well, I guess you sang in general, right?
Yes, I've always, ever since I can remember, I was singing. My dad used to complain that I would sing in the shower, and he said I didn't mind so much that you sang; it's that you never finished the song. So, but I like to say I was perfecting that certain part of the song. In schools, I sang. I was in band, and I did theater. So you know what word follows all those. But I enjoyed it very much. It came very natural to me, and I would sing in weddings. I'd sing in, I'd be in musicals, that type of thing. My original dream was to be a Broadway singer, but I never really wanted to go to New York. So it's kind of hard to do that without,
Wow.
without going to New York. So when I was living here, a friend of mine got me a gig, if you want to call it that, at the local minor league hockey team. This was in '94. So I started singing the national anthem there and became friends with a girl who was in charge of the national anthem singer. And I think she was the marketing person for the Stingrays as well. She ended up going to an NFL team and they had their singer drop out and she needed to fill that position. And so she said, would you
Wow.
mind driving up here? And would I mind? Of course not. But the ironic thing is that my dad was an NFL coach and his team was the visiting team in Cincinnati that weekend. So I actually got to perform in front of my father and 55,000 other people.
Oh,
But
I love
yes,
that.
it was a great experience. And I consider that my peak as far, it's not going to get any better than that. I nailed the song. And that's back when they used to do it live all the time. I think a lot of things are pre-recorded
Yeah.
now. But yeah, it was a great moment. So that's
Well,
my unique story.
and your dad was like, "Yay, you finished a song."
Yeah, yes, right. He was like, "Oh, finally you finished." And he did give me a thumbs up, which, for him was huge. So it was a good
That's
moment.
that's cool. I love that. I love it. And do you ever do like local theater down in Charleston?
I don't do theater anymore. I've gotten super lazy in my old age. Most of my singing is either funerals or weddings now. And now that people have figured out that I can officiate weddings because of being a notary public, I usually end up doing that. I have not yet sung and officiated at the same time. I've sung at a wedding and officiated at the wedding, but I haven't sung the actual officiant words.
Would you
That should
kill
be the
me if
next.
I asked you to sing something?
Oh my gosh. Let's see. So I guess since it's Christmas time and I'm not warmed up, the first Noel the angels did say was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay. Now I haven't sung for a minute, so please
Oh,
don't judge
I
me.
love it. I'm so proud of you for doing that. I did not think you were going to do it. I love it.
Well, just remember it's usually I'm standing up, I've warmed up,
I love
and
it.
well,
So you
thank
have
you.
you have kind of a very operatic type of voice.
Yes, it doesn't really fit with my personality, does it?
No.
Yeah, I do have a recording of the national anthem. I'll have to send it to you because it's, I was trained professionally for about a year. I did take voice lessons and I had been accepted into Indiana music school, but long story short, I never ended up there. Then met a boy, that old chestnut, and life
Yeah.
got away. But I've ended up here, and this is where I'm meant to be, and I'm very happy about it.
Well, so how did you end up in the law world?
Well, back in the day, way back in the day, remember when they had DOS, and you used to get jobs by looking online, not online, looking in the newspaper. I had moved to the Charleston area with my husband to be, and trying to find a job, and I found a job as a typist. I think I was making $10 an hour, $12 an hour for an insurance broker. He had a son-in-law who was an attorney who ended up then going into practice. He left the family business, went and opened up a practice. And since we had worked together prior to that, he knew my capabilities and asked me to come work for him. So it was not something I was looking for, but I had enjoyed working with him previously. So that's where that all went about. And the rest is history.
Well, what do you enjoy about the law world?
Oh, I think the most important thing is making a difference in someone's life. I think that's always been my goal, no matter what I was interested in. But we get our clients are in such a difficult position and they have nowhere else to turn, and they're dealing with insurance companies who don't see them as people. They're just a business, but we see all of our clients as people, and I appreciate that about the lovely law firm. We want to make them right. We want to make them happy. We really do go above and beyond. And I'm very proud to be a part of an organization that puts the clients first and is very concerned about making them whole again.
I love it. I love it. So what's been your favorite thing that kind of sticks out to you that's different about the Lovely Law Firm?
Oh, well, besides the fact that we do meet a lot, which is great, I appreciate that. It's definitely our community service has been such a highlight. I know the turkey giveaway this year was amazing, not only for the fact that we were able to help out over 200 families with the sides, with the turkeys, with the entertainment by our turkey mow, but just being together as an office doing it all because we don't get to see each other all the time. It's nice to be able to get together in a situation like that. I've enjoyed our community service with Low Country Orphan Relief. We just recently had our Christmas shopping, where we went and bought clothes and toys for the children in the Low Country, and of course the Myrtle Beach office did that. And it feels so great to be a part of that, and it feels, we are making a difference not only for our clients but for the community.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you guys, weren't aware, we do monthly community service projects. So every month we take a day and take off the day, or maybe it'll be on a weekend, but we try to help out some sort of different nonprofit in the area, or in regards to the turkey giveaway. That is something that the Lovely Law Firm actually hosts and puts on. And we give, as you said, over 200 families a Thanksgiving meal for the holidays. So that is really cool. It's our second annual one this year.
Yes, and next year will be even bigger and better.
That's right. That's right. Well, Judi, you are so awesome. Thank you. Will you tell me, a lot of people don't know much about Goose Creek. They know of Charleston, but not Goose Creek. How is Goose Creek, different and growing?
Goose Creek, well, I lived in Goose Creek for 16 years until I moved in 2017. I think that was the year. And my children, my daughter went to school here. There's wonderful, wonderful schools in Berkeley County, and it's just a growing area. I mean, I think it is the fastest growing county in South Carolina.
Wow.
But I moved here specifically because it was a great place to raise a family and much more affordable. Of course, a lot of things in the world aren't affordable anymore, but it has a real hometown feel. But it's close enough to everything. You can still get downtown Charleston in 20 minutes. You can get to Columbia in just over an hour. So it's a really nice place. And we now have the greatest little Thai place. So we're all addicted to Thai food every week at Tiny Bangkok. So, but it's a great little community.
Well, and tell everybody where our office is.
Our office is located at 597 Old Mount Holly Road. And for those in Goose Creek, we're basically catty corner from the Walmart. So Walmart's kind of the big landmark in Goose Creek, as it should be. And we're in one of the few high rises. It's a 3-story building, but we're in Suite 301. So if anybody ever wants to come see us, we have signage on our building now, and we've got signs on our doors. And we would love to meet more people from the community.
And the team in Goose Creek is growing like crazy, isn't it?
Yes, when I started here in June, there were 2 others, and now by January 8th, we're going to have 8 and possibly a 9th. So I think if I did my math right, that's 400% growth. So if it's wrong, don't quote me on that. Math was not my strong suit.
I majored in English, so I'm not the one to ask either.
Yes, so I definitely have that arts brain, not the science brain.
Same. Well, that is awesome, man. I had no idea it was growing that much. That's crazy. That's great.
You'll have to come see us, Rainey.
I know. I do need to get down there. You guys are also in the building with the police, right?
We were for the longest time. That was actually before I started, but the South Carolina Highway Patrol has moved to a different location.
Okay.
They still get mail. Their mail is still comes to our floor, but I always think, should I sneak in there? Is there some really great crime information or forensic information? But
she didn't say that. She's not going to break in anywhere.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I would never, because that's illegal.
That's so funny. Well, awesome. Well, do you have any last words for anybody?
I think it's just, if you're ever in need of an attorney for any kind of issue, please take the moment to hire someone, because you would be surprised how little we as humans know, and how much the insurance companies know, how much other attorneys know. So we're always here on your side, and we're a great firm who believes in our clients and want to do the best for everybody. And thank you, Rainey, for giving me a chance to talk.
Yeah, this was fun.
Which I wasn't planning on.
I know. See, I just kind of pulled it out of you. But no, that was a lot of fun. It was fun getting to chat and hear about everything.
Well, thank you very much.
All right. We'll see you later, Judi.
All right. Thanks, Rainey.
Thanks.